Hi Periscopers, how you doing? If you've not bagged my free abundance meditation, go and do that now. Ladies, it's working with the root chakra, Lakshmi abundance. Really, hi Victoria, how are you? Really opens up those channels to abundance. And I found the other day, so I gave this out free on Friday on my Facebook page, the Sacred Woman Tribe. Hi 9191. And by Monday, I'd received I got this notification from the bank telling me I'd got £112 paid back on a loan. You just have no idea that was coming. I know, throw those hearts up. Hey Tampa, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'd literally sent it out on the Friday, and I'd been doing the mantra because I'll teach you this abundance mantra in there, and £112 I got in the post by Monday, so it's definitely worth a pop. So if you go to jdiamond.net/free abundance meditation, it's not hard to remember. JAY, hey Rosa, jdiamond.net /free abundance meditation. Let me just get this set up. Hey! Please keep throwing those hearts up. Make sure you share. Make sure you invite people. I want to talk to you today about the sacral chakra, but definitely go and get that root chakra abundance meditation. Yo, it's so powerful. Hey Lindsay, how's it going? I couldn't believe it. I know it works, but I didn't expect it to work that fast. And the thing is, when you let go of where the abundance can come from, I had no idea. I got and last time I did work on manifesting money, this was years ago, I got I think people were being missold PPIs and all that kind of stuff. I don't go in for that kind of thing of trying to sue people or all that kind of stuff. I'm not really bothered. But the bank contacted me and said, we owe you. And I was trying to go away. I think it was maybe when I was going to Peru, and had real strong guidance to go. What's up, Buck Wild? And the universe, had said, you're going to go to Peru, you're going to Machu Picchu. I was like, that's really good, but I don't really have the money for that because it was going to cost a couple of grand. I got just over £2,000 from a loan I'd took out 8 years before. So when you let go of how that abundance can come, you just allow the universe to bring it in. Anyway, so yeah, that's jaydiamond.net /free abundance meditation. You can hit me up on Facebook, the Sacred Woman Tribe. Thank you for throwing the hearts up. Loving those pink hearts. And there's loads of different videos. I'm always sort of chatting about how to get the good stuff, basically, how to get the good life. That's what I'm about. Hey, what's good? I'm a very spiritual but very bad languaged northerner. I'm very real. I just keep it real. That's me. So today I want to talk to you about the sacral chakra. Each day this week I'm going to talk to you about a different chakra. Just kind of give you a bit of a heads up really, and give you some ideas of how to work with each chakra energy. I'm just going to go straight into it. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Diamond, the creatrix of the Sacred Woman Tribe. I help women create a life that they love. I hold ceremonial circles. I do lots of group online healing work, activation sessions. My work is really about awakening and healing and helping women create a life that they love. My ceremonial work is with men as well, so I do lots of mixed kind of healing circles and that sort of stuff. And I do card readings. They're spot on apparently. So yeah. So the sacral chakra is itself just below the navel, just below the belly button. And it governs, I'm trying to sort of see, I've got everything written here, I'm trying to work out how to do this without being uber annoying. And it governs sexual energy, creativity, your emotional range, intelligence, regulation of relationships and pleasure. So a lot of people, okay, I'll come back. The colour is orange, and the mantra that you can use, this or the sound, if you work on a sound vibration as a healing modality, which you absolutely can do, and I've been telling people all week to check out the solfeggio scales, the solfeggio healing music on YouTube, of which there is massive abundance relating to each chakra. and it really works on healing each chakra. But the sound that you can do, just as like a mantra, a healing mantra sound, if you have any issues in this area, is VAM, V-A-M for mother. Now you would literally do it something like this: VAM, 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 VAM. Keep your attention on your sacral chakra, just below your navel. Vam, 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 vam. You could do just a few minutes in the morning, a few minutes at night, and that will help to realign that sacral chakra and help to shift the energy so that you can come more in alignment and maybe even start to see if there are any issues related to the sacral chakra that need to be dealt with or healed. So because the purpose of me doing these videos is so that we can look at what needs working on with our chakra system and then come into complete alignment with our energies, so we can feel good and feel happy and have the life that we really want. But we have to work through some things first. Montrella, what's good? So a balanced sacral chakra, when it's balanced, then you're very tolerant of other people, healthy relationship with yourself, high self-esteem, good ability to manifest abundance, and can express your feelings well. So you'll know, when you've got we can call it, some people would say blocked. Struggling to get my words out. Some people would say blocked sacral chakra. Sometimes we use like deficient or excessive. So I'm going to go from that point of view. So a deficient sacral chakra. Oh, we've got orange hearts, which is the colour of the sacral chakra. I love it. Oh my God, keep throwing the orange hearts up. They're amazing. Sacral chakra colours. I love it. So a deficient sacral chakra, that's about lack of desire, lack of sexual impulse or enjoyment, passion or excitement. So this is where our sexuality and it's like the energy of this world, the energy of life itself is sexual energy. And you'll see in lots of different traditions and religions talking about sexual energy, but they'll use different euphemisms. So it might be in the Hindu tradition, they might talk about the Kundalini rising. They might depict it as a snake. In some of the Egyptian sort of religious and spiritual practices, quite often they would have like a serpent on their headdress. And again, this relates to this serpent energy, which is the sexual energy, the energy that connects and rises through the body, that creates awakening and opens us up to spiritual energy to be able to really receive and live in that way. In the sort of Gnostic traditions and some of the European traditions, there was the Holy Grail, the stories, relating to Jesus and Magdalene and things like that. What else were there? Anyway, lots of... and obviously Vajrasattva in the Buddhism and the whole tantric thing is about using sexual energy as a portal, as a way to awaken. What's next for me in life? Will I ever be happy with someone? I'm not doing readings. I'm working on the sacral chakra today. I'm talking about the sacral chakra. Well, if you work on your sacral chakra, you might be, because that's all about relationships as well, how you are in relationship with other people, how you are sexually. If you're, you can have an over-excessive sacral chakra, and that leads to addictions, frequent conflicts and drama. So if you're one of those people, wear your carnelian daily. Brilliant, that's awesome. And you can also meditate with a crystal, on your sacral chakra. So another excessive sign of your sacral chakra is anxiety, aggressiveness, arrogance, sexual objectivity and promiscuity. So there's two sides of the same coin with the sacral chakra. You might be overly sexually active. Sex is not bad. Sex is amazing. It's a very spiritual practice. It can be. But if you're indiscriminately and compulsively or either over-sexualizing yourself or overly sexualizing and objectifying other people, this can be a sign of a sacral chakra imbalance. And a lot of people who had sexual abuse or rape, it can really mess with that sacral chakra and your ability to hold sexual energy, so you might turn away from it altogether or not be able to express. It can result in impotency or like difficulties actually having sex, like on a physical level, for both men and women. Or it can go the other way, where you become what you would call giving yourself away and desperately needing to have lots of sex with lots of people as a way to kind of gain energy and gain balance and sort of to try and get people to like you. And this is a real strong sign of an imbalance in the sacral chakra. So, crystals and carnelian, there's so many different crystals that you can use. And you can literally just sit with them as well and meditate, lying down for 5-10 minutes with the crystal on your chakra point and you speak to the crystal basically. And you ask, thank you for throwing all the hearts up, keeps me going, I love it. And you ask the crystal to impart its wisdom and healing to you. And it's about having a conscious connection with this crystal being, with the energy that is held within the crystal. Oh my God, my phone's going to die. I'm not having that. Hold on, mate. Let me see if I can plug this in and still make the phone stand up. Will it work? Will it not? Who knows? Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to hold it. So, sacral chakra is powerful because it's also about creativity. It's about what you're creating in the world, whether that's business, whether that's children, whether that's a family, whether that's how you are at work. It's like the energy that you're putting out. And if you're an artist, a musician, you want to sing, rap, paint, the chakra needs to be really taken care of to ensure that you have that steady flow. And people who are very creative will find that if they're not feeding that creativity in some way, and I definitely feel like this sometimes, I start to get really down because I have this creative streak in me that needs to be expressed some way, somehow. So don't deny that. It's a really powerful way to process things. Writing as well is a great way. Journaling is a great way to kind of express and be creative. So it affects the organs of in the whole pelvic area, kidneys, all liquids in the body, upper intestines, your liver, your gallbladder, and all your sexual organs are affected by the sacral chakra. So if there have been problems, it's like sometimes we can even have problems in the hips and the stomach and the lower back, and that relates to the sacral chakra. And sometimes it can be almost like literally a hiding or a blocking of our genitals because of past experiences again, or fears, or particularly sort of bad relationships where we've become very closed down. And this is also the place where we express our emotions from. This is our emotional point. So sometimes, I know a couple of people, one person springs to mind, who finds it extremely difficult to tune into their emotions and to express their emotions. They're so blocked emotionally. And because there's absolutely a block in this area, and even wearing the colour orange will help, like from a colour vibration point of view, eating orange foods, drinking orange drinks. Maybe that's not so great. Maybe if it was carrot juice, not Tizer or something like that. But and consciously connecting with the colour and bringing it into your body in that way for healing, asking the colour vibration to heal. Colour, the spectrums of colour, and this, are healers just as, they're spectrums of light. And light is extremely powerful, as is the energy of crystals, So there's one idea. So the challenges, some of the things that can create imbalances in the sacral chakra, I've already said: sexual issues, sexual and emotional abuse, neglect, rejection, emotional manipulation, alcoholic families, denial of a child's feelings, and inherited issues of unresolved sexual abuse. So it might not even be you. It might be through your bloodline, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents. And if that was unresolved and repressed, what happens is when a person goes through trauma, it can actually change the chemical structure in the body. And if there's an anxiety, this chemical imbalance continues, like our body regenerates all the time, and it regenerates in a way that is with this change in the body, this chemical change. And then when you create a new life, then you're passing on that genetic code and you're passing on the cellular memory. So, have you ever heard of someone say, gosh, this person is so like their grandfather or their great-grandfather, their mannerisms, the way they speak, and this child has never met their great-grandfather, they know nothing about them, they've never seen them, how can they speak like them, how can they look so much like them, it was generations ago. And you go back through, the family album and see these are genetic codes that are carried in our bodies. And they can have emotional as well as physical. So that's something to think about. So in terms of the healing of the sacral chakra, dance is fabulous, absolutely amazing, especially anything to do like snake hips. One of our friends, we call him snake hips. Anything that's involving the hips and kind of hip rotation, because it's that whole area of the sacral chakra is great, but just general dance and movement is brilliant. Focusing on experiencing pleasure, and this is a big one, especially for very busy people in the Western world. We get so caught up in work and achieving and what we've got to do, we forget that we're here to enjoy ourselves and to experience pleasure, physical pleasure in the body with sex, with food. I'm such a Taurus. With food, being with friends, like just hugs and touch, like the physical, emotional, spiritual and sexual pleasures of life. Having a bath with a glass of wine and a bubble bath, sometimes can be a pleasure that we just deny ourselves over and over again because we're just running through our tick list. So one way of really helping the sacral chakra to open up and relax, is to concentrate on experiencing pleasure. Healing boundary issues. Thank you for throwing the hearts up. More pleasure needed. Can you imagine what kind of a world we'd live in if more people experience conscious pleasure and were happy and wanted to be nice to people all the time because they felt good? We'd live in a completely different planet. Oh, by the way, please share this scope with your friends. I'd really appreciate that. If you're just logging on now, I'm Jade Diamond from the Sacred Woman Tribe. I help women create a life they love with coaching and online courses. I'm a very straight, no BS psychic wellness coach, basically. And I believe everybody deserves to be happy and thrive. So yes, healing the sacral chakra, inner child work, absolutely. Definitely rules this chakra. And yeah, get creative. So tantric healing and touch. Some people have had so many challenging experiences, like if you've been physically abused, beaten as a kid and grew up with that, sometimes you can become very hardened physically, like the way that your body responds to touch is maybe not the same because the pain receptors have been worked their asses off. So like tantric touch therapy can really help you get back in the body and kind of have that sensate like that. Yes, you're a Taurus, should have known. I know. That's what I'm going to say. I know. I'm a very typical Taurus in some ways and not others. Like I've got a rising in Scorpio and there's some very Scorpio things about me. But in terms of that very just like straight directness, don't take any shit, don't bullshit, such a Taurus. And I love food and sex and all good things. So yeah, what else? Balancing sexual energy and releasing any shame. So yeah, again, this is the chakra that governs sexuality. So there's any shame around experiences that we've had in the past, it can be stored here, and it can really, again, mess with our creativity, our ability to express, our ability to manifest in the world what we want, because we're carrying this shame. It has to go. It's time for it to go. So have a think about all of those things. I hope that's helped you. I just want to do like a quick little scope each night to give you a bit of something to think about, yeah? Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I'm sorry I've had to just hold the camera the whole half the time. It's a bit annoying, right? But yeah, go sign up for my abundance meditation. jaydiamond.net/free abundance meditation. Go to my Facebook page /The Sacred Woman Tribe. Tweet me at Lady Jay Diamond if you've got any questions, chakra wise, or about the course, the chakra course, the chakra goddess course that I'm doing that starts at the end of the month. If you have any questions about that, just let me know. Hit me up on the website, jaydiamond.net. Yeah, tweet me. Stay in touch. All right, bye.